Well, slowly beginning to pull parts where I need to, start getting it ready to tear down and get hauled off. I've got a buddy that's going to come help me drop the engine transmission out so I can sell that. I'm going to keep my strut bars and little tidbits here and there, oil cap, even though it's got a nice scrape on it. Gives it character. I'll remember it. But yeah, this OEM HID looks like it got some scratches in it. It might be repairable. I'm not 100% sure. It should still have good harvestable parts from inside though. This one, on the other hand, is thrashed. The projector looks like even the lens got pretty scuffed up. Most of it is pretty well thrashed. I don't think there's any recovering much of anything from this one except maybe the ballast, but even then I kind of doubt that it's in all that great a shape. The radiator did get pushed in, although most everything else on the underside here looks like it's in pretty reasonable shape. Motor mounts a little wonked. But yeah, for the most part, I'm actually fairly surprised that it handled the crash as well as it did. So, we'll go ahead and keep working. I'll probably take all of the disc brakes off. Especially the rears. The calipers and setup, I already know what I need to pull for that. I can use that, sell it to somebody that's looking to swap out their GT to GTS. So yeah, there's good parts to be had still. My tail lights made it out. Both of my tails actually managed to not be damaged. And I do still have that goofy exhaust on it. So I can take some of that out. I did have one strut go bye-bye. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but yeah, that one went bye-bye. It said no. But as you can see, I really knackered this side, so I'm not shocked. But I will go ahead and bring updates as they come. As I get little pieces pulled here and there. TRD rear strut brace gonna come out. I'm gonna see if I can salvage the seats. If they're in decent shape. I gotta get my short shifter out. So yeah, there's things to be had. Yeah, got that rear tire pulled real fast. Let's check it out here. Boot out of the way here if we can. Yeah, that little guy just popped right on out. Tragedy. It does make retrieving this spring real easy though. So I did get my TRD spring back. But yeah, that was where tragedy occurred. This thing's bent all out of whack. Yeah, that wasn't good. But otherwise, things seem to be moderately okay down here. Other than that being all bent out of shape. So yeah, we'll carry on, as it were. Keep pulling things and getting ourselves set up. I went ahead and loosened up this side too. Got the front towers dropped. Got the coolant, antifreeze draining out there. Got the short ram pulled. Slowly but surely, we'll get it done. I want to head and haul out the dirty driver's seat, tail light, rear strut bar, front strut bar, cold air or short ram intake, the 2 front strut towers, all the brake calipers, my floor mats. I did grab my shift knob as well. So yeah, just sort of getting basic stuff done, getting ready to drop the rest of it and get to hauling on taking this bad boy apart and getting parts sold. Well, got out here today, went ahead and hacked the hose off at the power steering pump, got that drained, ready to go. Now I'm going to start working on just pulling the harness, all the wiring harness stuff, and getting it out of the way as much as possible, pulled up through the firewall. So yeah, that is step 2 on this quest today. Start undoing all the harness. Fun stuff. Well, definitely made some more progress. Got a bunch of the wiring harness out. Got a bunch of things unplugged. The ECU out. So yeah. Got the power steering fluid drained, brake fluids drained. So now I just need a little bit of help finishing up, getting the wiring harness out. I lack the expertise to totally finish off the job, but I think I've got like probably 60-70% of it maybe. But we'll go from there.
Yeah, she'll
Bitch
go.
is out. Out.
No, we're not gonna. I probably gotta pull it forward right here.
So, we managed to wrestler out and around the corner, down the little hill by over here, over there, up the sidewalk and up my driveway and into my garage. 2.5 hours. 2ZZ dropped. It is most excellent indeed. Very glad to have this finished. Well, at least that part of it anyway. Out of the car was my biggest concern. Now the rest of it should be easy.
Oh, we still need to go a little bit higher. On this one? Yeah. But we still need to go higher. Are you able to? Yeah, let's do this. I know, but we're just trying to push this one because it's already in there. We just need to. Oh, ooh. I think we're good. Are we clear over there? Alright, let me try this. And then we'll move it to where we need do that higher. Shit, right. No, it's whatever, dude. At this point. How hard? Wait, hold up.
It's basically off.
It is off.